Welcome to Gommies Workshop 0.20, whatever that means. I'll see it on a lot of things, you know. It's like the next version up, 0.20. Yeah? So what does that mean? What does 0.20 mean? Anyway, we're getting away from ourselves. John, you KPM! I've got the first rough out of your ball pup done, and I'm going to shoot some paint out of it. Okay, quite a nervous time. I've just slotted it together. Oh, hang on. Just slotted it together. I haven't put any gas in it yet. Now, obviously, while the stuff has been at the anodizers, I've been doing all the seals inside, new seals throughout. It's got a third detent, so it now has 3 rubber detents. Now, remember, in cold weather, rubber becomes very, very hard. So in cold weather, you need to be using hard paint. Don't take any shit what the paintball site tells you. If they're not selling you winter paint and it's cold, turn around and walk away. Yeah, vote with your wallet. Anyway, enough of my moaning. But it is something I'm getting really fed up with now, is paintball sites selling fucking paint that's out of stock and shit. And then people come back to me saying, oh, your markers don't work. And they give me some of the paint they're using, and it is the worst paint I've seen in ages. Anyway, enough of my moaning, and on to... I was kicking my legs up in the air, but obviously you can't see it. Would you like to see that? If you'd like to see that, click on this one now. Anyway, look. Now, I was going to put a kick up on this, or I was going to do a kick up into the actual trigger frame, but now I'm using the CNC trigger frame off, I think it's the Eros. I do apologise, I do get mixed up with the Ultramalt, millions of different markers that Smart Parts made, but basically it's a CNC type trigger frame. It's got some lovely flowing lines into it. It also sucks up my little mechanical valve absolutely perfectly. Yes, of course, it will be getting pistol grips, but it doesn't actually need pistol grips. But I will be just doing a simple set of flat black wrap-round grips, SP1s. And once they're on there, you can actually keep a little O-ring set and tool spare set in that area there. If you get in touch with Smart Parts, they do trigger frame bolts or screws. They're not actually screws, they're like push-on ones. And you can just push and pull your grips on and off. You could even keep a sneaky cigarette in there if you was a smoker, so you'd be out in the field. Bit Dad's army, you know what I mean? Anyway, so we put some air into it. I want to see a bit of a nervous time. What have I got? I've got about 140 psi in the compressor. It worked. I'm getting pretty good at this. Make sure it's all working. Well, the little spinny wheel's going around, should we put some paint in it? Should we do a bit of camera angle? Let's do a bit of camera angle, we'll put some paint in it. Bit of a nervous time for me, because I haven't put any paint in this yet. And really, that paint is... It has come towards the end of its days, but if I can get it to run on this paint, it will run on bloody anything. So we're going to move our camera to the usual perspective point of in front of the ball catcher. Okay, exciting times, dudes, exciting times. I'm a bit nervous. It's like a father having an expectant baby. But they are my babies, you know. I'm quite in my right to say that. Okay, we're dry at the moment. I do hope this paint actually goes through, because it really is seriously packed. So I don't want to put too much in it, because I don't want it to break inside the hopper. Here we go. Okay, from the back side this time, but paint is moody paint, yeah, it really is moody. So can you see me from there alright? I think you can. Not bad! A little bit left. I'm really fucking scared about this paint breaking on camera, yeah. I really do not want that to happen. Although I would leave it in. I'm not scared. Don't mind the skeptics. This is not Rap for America, where all my tests are, I was going to say, done inside of a workshop controlled environment. That's definitely not me. Can you see that alright? There's one here. Yes! So, Galazio! I'm just going to, we're going to change camera angle, go back to the overview, have a further little bit of chat. Now, okay, so I've had one barrel break, and I can't argue with a barrel break. There's no paint in the breech. This is quite a big barrel. This is 692. It's a standard iron barrel. It's quite a large barrel. That paint is 689, but some of it has got warts and dimples and pimples and wimples. Wimples, yeah. My paint's got wimples. What is wimples? Sounds like a disease you would get watch going to Wimbledon, watch tennis. I'm a big tennis star, got wimples. Dudes, anyway, I've got to go. Otherwise, you know, I'm like by now. I'll just matter on. I'm like a positive Ronnie Corbett, if there's such thing as a negative Ronnie Corbett. But I don't go off on the tangents. I would like to. Join me in normal conversation, and we will go off on a tangent. But yeah, looking good. Obviously, you know you don't get this bottle, right? Yeah, you know this is my bottle. Yeah. This bottle's for sale. I'm not going to bother fitting a kick up to this because it absolutely fits perfectly. No problem at all. Once you get the M16 style sight mount in there, the sight will be nice and high. There's no need for me to lift the bottle up if you've got a high sight mount. That was the whole point of the kick up in the first place. But yeah, man, this is pretty good this time. I've got to get some batteries from the chronograph. So next week, Monday, Tuesday, I'm just waiting for some I've got some batteries coming from eBay actually, CR1s. As soon as I get them through, we'll chrono this up, have a little play around. I might have to change the barrel length yet. These mini mech valves have a by-blast pressure of 100 psi. We're running at about 140 psi, so we're just over their boundary for their passage of gas, or their literage per second or per minute, or however they measure it. But it's looking good, it's working out okay. I'm going to put a little baby silencer on the end of there. If we end up using this barrel, we might end up using a slightly longer one. But, yeah, good. I'm really, really happy. This has come out lovely. So I'm going to put some grips on this now, give it a clean up, tidy up the rough edges. You know, there's not a lot, but you know, there's like rusty screws, but I can't do anything about the rusty screws. They're already rusty. I could clean them, they'd go rusty again before your very eyes. I'll try and get some of the stainless ones from Smart Parts, but fingers crossed, plus I'd have to get down there, and that's a big old long round trip, yeah. So, yeah, looking good. Looking good! Anyway, dudes, I'll see you soon. Alright, lads, ta-da.